Hey everyone, FPL Valentino here. The deadline is soon. I was waiting for the last game to finish and just some transfer news on like Haaland, O'Reilly, Wilson. So yeah, that's why I'm leaving it a bit late. That's okay. And we've got the midweek game as well, so should start. I think the deadline is like 2-3 hours from now. But yeah, anyway, I did a bit better this week. My game week went up to 755k, which is not bad. Anyway, we'll go over my team after, but let's look at some memes. There's not too many, but let's see what we got. Oh yeah, how crazy. How many goals. It was so entertaining. I had the goal rush on, and seriously, there was like the updates was like goal, another goal. I'm like, oh my gosh. So, yeah, this is very entertaining. A lot of goals. This is what we like for FPL, except if you have a defender. But then again, some defenders can score as well. But yeah, good games. Good games are entertaining. So hopefully we get more of this, and we see a lot of attack. Wolves. This was actually a video of Mario Kart of them throwing the turtles at all the other players. So pretty sure Wolves get relegated unless they just continue their good form of winning, but it looks like they just want to ruin it for everyone else, which is good to see. So they've got that second wind, never die attitude or spirit towards the end, so we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. So they're going to ruin it for everyone else. So we'll see what happens, but good to see. So this is points since 2026. So Arsenal in second again. So it's going to be a tight race between Arsenal and Man City, I reckon, still. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, Man United doing very well under Carrick. So yeah, this is what I don't get. There's some FPL content creators are like, oh yeah, if you sell Haaland because he's injured and then go to Salah. I'm like, no. Like, they're not telling you to go, but they're like, oh, maybe. But I'm like, no. Liverpool scored 5 goals and he didn't even assist or get a goal. Like, prime Salah would have got at least 2 goals or an assist or even a hat-trick. But, like, look, Salah's a legend, but, yeah, his form is just dropping off, unfortunately. And some... if you want to have a punt on him, sure, he can assist, but yeah, he hasn't scored in like 10 games or assisted, I think, or something like that. But yeah, just too expensive. I'd rather go Sobo or Ekatike, even Gakpo maybe. But yeah, yeah, it's with Wolves. They have been a bit unlucky, to be honest. But yeah, that's EPL. It's very tight, competitive. Yeah, Liverpool just owning West Ham, men against boys, pretty much. So whenever you see, I like to see past results from certain teams as well, just to see how they go. And so you can see kind of what the scoreline will be like. But yeah, so you can target West Ham, I reckon, because they're leaking in a lot of goals at the moment. Oh yeah, so I mean about Salah. He's failed to score in 10 straight Premier League games for the first time. Yeah, I just wouldn't buy him. I would avoid, unfortunately. Oh wow, Leeds have lost only 2 of their last 16. Jeez, they've got more draws than Leonardo da Vinci. They just keep drawing. This is another one. Own goal. Saw a lot of those. This is Spurs. They're doing terrible. To be honest, I think they would have done a lot better if they had Kulusevski, Maddison. Probably even if Son was playing for them still. But yeah, the new manager bounce, I don't think it's happening. I don't know what's happening with them, but they're probably a relegation battle. Oh yeah, red card FC. We got Pedro Neto added to the list. I don't know. He just lost his discipline. He's cool, Neto. Maybe he forgot he had a yellow card or felt he needed to stop. I forgot who he yellow carded. Martinelli, that's right. But yeah, not looking good. Oh yeah, Man City doing well in their clean sheets. So he's catching up to Raya. Oh, even Dean Henderson's there. So that's funny. To be honest, it was a very good assist by Bruno again. And yeah, Šeško just gets up. Very good head of the ball. I think Ekatike should learn from Šeško with his headers. But yeah, very good impact sub. And now he's got his start. So doing well. This is just a random one. Change. Oh, that's funny. Oh, it's funny because you think their attackers would score all over that. But yeah, sometimes defense can get more points than your forwards in those tight games. Yeah, James got own goal from Hincapié. Scores, yep. It's a good cycle. Oh yeah, if you didn't watch football, you'd assume this is the Arsenal front three. But in games like that, when it's tight, some teams just rely on their set pieces and their big defenders to get a goal or an assist. Yeah, Šeško is doing pretty well. He's adapting. So, Manchester United got a good deal on him. He's starting to well. Kind of like Wirtz, how Wirtz was adapting as the league got on. Red Card FC, pretty much. The cameraman couldn't even get him when he jumped that high. They did a uni-reverse on Arsenal. Aston Villa, they're falling off a bit. They're bottling their third place. So we'll see, because they're versing Chelsea, so that'll be a good game, so we'll see what happens there. This is just Champions League. UEFA milking it out of Real Madrid, Man City. Oh, it's pretty slack. To be honest, I think Man United, they're going to get a Champions League spot for next season. So, but it's pretty funny. Yeah, that's all the memes for this week. Hope you like those. Anyway, back to my team for this week. So I'm glad I took a -4 to get Virgil and O'Reilly in. Sometimes it's okay to get a -4 in and take a hit because they'll do better, and then for the next few games. So I think the players I bought in got like 2 points each, so I would have done worse if I just rolled. So sometimes you can take a hit if you want. Don't take too many, but sometimes taking a hit on certain game weeks can be beneficial because then you're setting up those players for the next few games. But yeah, defense big at the back, 5. Munoz, he'll just blanking, that's okay. Big Gabby, Virgil, O'Reilly doing well there. A bit unlucky with the Pravka. I thought he would have got a lot of save points. Probably should have just played Sanchez. But yeah, it's alright. It happens. So Fernandez doing really well, getting an assist and a goal, 3 bonus points. Luckily, kept the vice on him. I was going to keep it on Ekatike, the vice. But yeah, only like 2 or 4 points different. But yeah, Fernandez doing well. Dewsbury Hall doing pretty well there as well. Rogers blanking again. He's getting frustrating. I'll probably transfer him out on my wild card in game week 32. Thiago getting a goal. Ekatike smashing it. So pretty happy there. Had a good bench as well. Like, as in, I benched the right players. But yeah, Gabriel coming in for Haaland, and then vice captain going on Fernandez. So yeah, did well there. It's up to 750k, 19 points off 500k. So we'll try to get back in that top 500. See how we go. Anyway, so my team for this week. So with transfers, I'll just do transfers first. So I did Trossard to Semenyo. So I was contemplating going Trossard to either Wilson, Iwobi, Damsgaard, Tavernier. I was contemplating those as well, but then Wilson he picked up that ankle twist, so I'm not sure if he's going to start or not, or if he'll be 100%. I think he'll play, but I just didn't want to risk it. I was very tempted by Damsgaard. He's a good player, very good in assists and goals. But I've already got Thiago. Sometimes I don't like doubling up on attack. But sometimes it's good if there's a good pairing because, one might assist the other and then get a goal. But I just thought Semenyo just was a bit safer in that regard. And he's been doing really well. And if Haaland doesn't play, I think it will boost Semenyo's goal-scoring capability. So, yeah, that's what I did there. Anyway, so I think this is how my team is looking. I don't trust Rodgers and Enzo to get many points against each other. Like, they're just, form hasn't been the best. It might be a low-scoring game, like a 1-1, 2-1. But, so that's my bench. I was close to doing Enzo also to like an Iwobi or Damsgaard just in case Haaland doesn't play. Then I could have an attacking, but then that's a -4. So if O'Reilly and Haaland don't play, I'd have Hill and Rodgers coming on, so it's not too bad. I'm putting Sanchez in. I was thinking about putting Dubravka in goalie, but he hasn't been scoring many points as of late. And Villa haven't been doing that well in his attack. So, hopefully Sanchez gets me some points. Anyway, so I got a pretty good team on paper this week. Hopefully Munoz does well against Spurs. Spurs aren't doing very well and he's very attacking, so he's got to get a goal, clean sheet there. Dewsbury Hall hopefully does well against Burnley. For captaincy, if Haaland was fit, like 100%, I would keep it on him. But because he's 50-50, I don't want to captain him and then he's on the bench and he comes in for like 10 minutes. There's just a possibility of that. So I'm just going to play it safe and put the captaincy on Semenyo and then vice captain on Ekatike. I was going to do Fernandes, but Newcastle were a bit better at home at St James Park, but they haven't been the best, so even Fernandes could be a good shout. But I think Semenyo is a good shout. He usually plays 90 minutes, good goal threat. Against Forest at home, there should be a lot of goals, hopefully. So that's what I'm doing for my team. I'm going to wait on news, though, on Wilson. If he's fit, I might still do Enzo to Wilson, but I think I'll just do that one free transfer, so that I'm happy with that. All right, anyway, let's look at FPL Focals. Oscar, thanks for this. His app, this is really good. I use this all the time. You get to see team odds, projected goals, clean sheet. I'm not too much of a stats guy person. I kind of just get an eye test and look at who's scoring, who's doing well, who's playing well, what teams got good form. So this, very good app, and just what he's done here. So anyway, let's look at top transfers in. Obviously Liverpool, Ekatike getting the big 15-pointer. Virgil, even though they got goals scored against them, he got a goal. He's a very good set piece threat. Ekatike is looking good in attack as well. Semenyo, even though he's got a blank, or he should have a blank in 31, he's just a lot of people getting him in. I think just because if Haaland's not there, they want to have an attack of Man City, and Semenyo's, yeah, just that attack. So brought him in. A lot of players bought in Wilson too early. So that's why it's always good just to wait till the end of the game or a day or two after, because injuries. So he might play, but we'll see what happens. I was going to bring him in, but now I'm not sure, so I'll just leave it there. Obviously, Fernandez, he's up to 10 mil now. He's a very good pick. They've just got EPL, no European fixtures or anything. So good transfer in. Soberslai, it looks like Gomez is back to right back now. So Sobo is in his normal attacking mid spot, which is good. He's on free kicks. I think some set pieces and free kicks as well. Sobo is just good all-rounder. Kind of does everything. You could also go Gakpo if you want. Wirtz would have been good, but he's injured, I think, for another week or two. So don't go him. Sesko's looking like a good pick up front. I think he's cemented his spot up front now. But to be honest, I thought they had a bit more threat with Ahmad starting, and then Sesko was coming on as a really good impact sub. But Carrick knows what he's doing. So there could be that doubt of him starting still, but I think he's starting now. He's just that big threat in the box, gets a head on it, and he's good hold-up play. So Sesko could be a good transfer in as well. Thiago, yep, they got good fixtures. He's on pens. He's starting to get back his goal-scoring form again. Dewsbury Hall, he's good. He's got Burnley this week. He's just good for DEFCON. Assists, goals, a very good price, just for a good budget player. They got Burnley this week at home, so I'm glad I got him. Guahi, defense is coming in good for Man City lately. The next two games they should get 2 clean sheets. Where's Man City? Yeah, they should get 2 clean sheets, I reckon, there. Even though they're blanking, but a lot of people, you bench them or just transfer them out with a free transfer, then you wild card. So if you want to just deaden them, pack on the Man City players for these 2 fixtures, that's fine, I think. So yeah, and they're getting more clean sheets now. Alright, so that's transfers in, transfers out. A lot of people doing Haaland. To be honest, I think he'll start. I don't know if he will, but I don't know. My intention is he'll start. But yeah, a lot of people just getting him out. So, but he could bite them in the bum, because if he plays and smashes it, but and to be honest, there's not much to spend your money on. Like, you're not going to go Salah or Palmer. Fernandez, yeah, but there's not much premiums to spend your money on, so I'm just keeping him. Rodgers is out, he's doing disappointing. I'm just keeping him on the bench for now, because he's got a good fixture in, where's Aston Villa? He's got a good fixture in 31, and then I'm going to transfer him out with a wild card 32, I think, unless he just turns it around. But yeah, Rodgers hasn't been doing as well. Just Villa in general haven't been doing as well. Rice, he looks like he needs a rest, and he's not scoring as many points as he used to. Mukiel, he'll be out, I think, for a month or two, so get him out. Wirtz looks like he's out for a week or two. It might be more of a serious problem with his back, which is a shame, because he was doing well. A lot of people doing Chelsea out. I would keep Pedro. Pedro's looked really good against Arsenal. Just his hold-up play, his threat. Unlucky not to score or get an assist. But yeah, Enzo, I'll transfer out. Even Chalobah. Cash, yep, I'll get him out. He's not worth the cash. Bruno G looks like he's injured for a while, so unfortunately, yep, get him out as well. Newcastle not doing as well. But yeah, most of the transfers out. Let's look at game week wrapped. Most captain was Haaland. He didn't play, so whoever your vice captain was, if you had on it, Katike, Fernandez, well done. Most bought, Virgil, he did well again. Damsgaard, damn son. So he's doing really well, Damsgaard. He's a good pick, very good differential. So if he starts the next few games, they're top of the ticker. And he's just very good at finding those little spaces and threading the ball through those little pockets. So I reckon, I was even tempted buying him. I could get him for the Wolves game because they've just got a good run of fixtures, Brentford. But it's not a necessity. But yeah, Damsgaard doing very well there with the 18-pointer. Oh, Beto, the most XG, best attack, Brentford. Overperformer, Damsgaard, most 6A, Dewsbury Hall. There you go. Best defense, Man United. Good stuff. Underperformer, yeah, Calvert-Lewin should have had a few goals. Aronson and Calvert-Lewin should have had a goal or two. So yeah, Man City got a bit lucky there that he didn't have his shooting boots on. Yeah, 1-0. That was a big win for them there. Man City in the title race. Alright, so that's game week wrapped. Let's look at the captaincy. Oh, geez, Salah. I would not put Salah as captaincy. This is what I mean. Sometimes these apps just look at stats, but they don't have an actual eye test. But I don't even know how they're not looking at stats. He hasn't scored in the last 10 games. But yeah, I'll keep him off. These captaincies are terrible. Except for Fernandes. I don't know what the captaincy... Ndwai maybe is a good pick because he's on penalties against Burnley. But then, even Dewsbury Hall. But I think the best captain... I don't know why Semenyo is not even there, or Haaland against Forest. Even Tarkowski, I don't think they're going to keep a clean sheet against Burnley. Burnley scored 3 or 4 goals. They should have had 5 goals, to be honest. I reckon best captaincy is probably, Semenyo, Haaland if he starts, Ekitike, even Thiago, Fernandes. Even a Crystal Palace against Tottenham. But the Palace aren't scoring many goals. But yeah, I'll just keep it on Semenyo, Haaland, Ekitike, Fernandes. If you want to take a punt on Dewsbury Hall, on Ndwai, Thiago, go for gold. But yeah, I can't see much else. Goal scorer odds. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Marmoush could be a good differential pick if he plays Calvert-Lewin. What else is there? Clean sheet. Everton got a big clean sheet chance, but to be honest, I think Burnley will score. They've been pushing because they need a win to get out of the relegation, so they're not going to sit back a little bit as much. Forest, it should be a clean sheet there. Leeds, I think Sunderland will score. Wolves are doing decent at home, but yeah, we'll see what happens. So the first games, we've got a few: Bournemouth, Brentford, Everton, Burnley, Leeds. So some decent games there. So it's 2:40 a.m. now. So in 4 hours? So yeah. Anyway, hope that helped. Hope you liked the memes. Just a bit of banter and chats about who to get in, who not to get in. Yeah, hope you do well this week. And good luck. Ciao, ciao. Bye.